Moving on to entertainment news. Flo Rida allegedly refers to his special needs son as an evil effing child, rejects building relationship with his kid. This comes from Radar Online. Flo Rida shocked his fans after abandoning his relationship with his special needs son while allegedly calling him a wicked child. His baby mama, Alexis Adams, spoke out regarding his disgraced behavior towards his 4-year-old son. The rapper allegedly referred to his disabled son as an evil effing child, despite still supporting the kid financially. According to Adams, Flo Rida refused to establish a relationship with his son even after the paternity test confirmed 99.9% DNA match between him and the son. Frank says at least he's honest with himself, I guess. The mother of the child claimed the rapper had only met his son once since he was born. She says, quote, Flo Rida has only seen his son once during the paternity test, but kept his shades on and his back turned. They were in the same room. He didn't even try to hug his son. It was very cold. His son was diagnosed with hydrocephalus, a neurological condition that permits excess cerebrospinal fluid to flood the brain.
Hey, that was really good.
Did I nail it?
I think so.
So it's fluid to flood the brain. The disease can cause nausea, vomiting, distorted vision, and hearing, along with an enlarged head. Following his diagnosis, he had to go through a necessary surgery. Even then, Flo Rida still did not care to check up on his son. So can we just pretty much say that, yeah, Flo Rida is kind of an asshole for this?
I mean, has he come out and said anything like this isn't true? Or
I'm not seeing anything here. It does say that the mom had scored a victory in court to obtain the increased amount for the son, about $5,000 a month, before noting that her legal actions were just a cash grab. Checking in over on the old Twitch chat. Padilla says, y'all ever seen the Babadook? The kid could be like that. War Dancer, what's up? We're going to have to throw down on some Rocket League maybe tomorrow, man. War Dancer says lots of kids get that. They put tubes in their ears to drain the fluid to the stomach. And Twitchy Twist says, I hate kids, but I'm not that much of an asshole to neglect that. That's my blood.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like these one-sided stories. I want to hear what the other side has to say before I jump in and say that he's a piece of crap.
That's all.
I mean, it sounds like he's a piece of crap. You know what I mean? Yeah.
And nobody's saying you have to make an opinion or have an opinion right now. Damn. War Dancer says he's got 6 kids. Now all adults with their own kids.
You start a baseball team.
That's true. 6. You go basketball with a sub.
Well, they have their own,
including all the kids. But because
yeah.
then because if they all have their own kids, you could probably have a solid 5-on-5 basketball game, unless you're looking to compete against the neighbors. Next entertainment story: Brendan Fraser. The comeback is in full effect. He was recently on with, I guess, TikTok star Lindley Key. And she dressed up as, what's her face from The Mummy? Rachel Weisz during the interview. It's actually pretty cool. So she dressed up like that, and she, was specifically letting him know, like, hey, man, I hope you know that the internet's now rooting for you. Because remember, for a while there, the internet was just beating up on him because he had put on some pounds, he was losing his hair, and then all of a sudden he came out, like, oh, hey, by the way, Brendan Fraser's actually a really good guy deep down. He's just going through some shit. Like, he was sexually assaulted by a producer, which eventually got him blacklisted from Hollywood. So now we're getting that Brendan Fraser comeback. Evelyn Carnahan was Rachel Weisz's character in The Mummy. So she's apparently a cosplayer, regularly dresses up like characters from the Mummy franchise, along with characters from other films like Hocus Pocus. In the interview, Key revealed that upon seeing how she was dressed, Fraser had a lovely reaction to the costume. He treated her like it was Evelyn from the Mummy, which is kind of what you would hope for, man. God, I remember some of the last stuff I really saw him in was he was in Scrubs. Does anybody else remember him being in Scrubs?
Yep, he was the brother.
Do you remember how that all wrapped up?
Yes.
That I'm telling you guys right now, that episode of Scrubs is arguably one of my favorite episodes of any television show ever. Just the way that it was done, the way that it was acted, the way that it was written. I'm telling you, like if you have not, I got to look up and see which one that is, because there's actually a couple different episodes from Scrubs that you would need to check out, because there's the one where he's introduced, and then there's this one that I'm thinking about.
Is the episode from Futurama with the dog your favorite too?
Oh, no. I mean, it's good, but that's not cracking my top 10 because it's just so brutal.
Well, so
My Screw Up. There you go. My Screw Up. It's the 14th episode of season 3, and that is the Scrubs episode that you guys definitely need to check out. I'm telling you, definitely need to check out. And there's one before that. So here you go. So it features Brendan Fraser. So you start with season 1, and there's episodes My Occurrence and My Hero. Those both have Brendan Fraser in it. And then you can jump right ahead to season 3, episode 14, called My Screw Up. Watch those 3 back. Boom, boom, boom. You'll thank me later, because it's just brilliantly done, man. All right, I think that just about does it here for our... I did find one other thing. I've had this saved. I don't know why I saved it. I found it on Reddit where somebody just posted a picture of, like, Encino Man, like a review of it. And they just asked, is Encino Man worth a watch? Hell yes, it is. Hell yes, it is. Now, if I were to say Encino Man, Tyler, what do you think would be the top answer on the board over here?
No idea.
Have you ever seen Encino Man?
Nope.
Oh, my God, Tyler. We're starting a list, man. War Dancer says your chat box is blank in your overlays. No, it just disappears immediately. War Dancer. Like it doesn't stick around. Like they eventually just kind of go away there. I think that these overlays are actually intended for people with a gigantic audience who are very involved in the chat, where I'm comfortable with what I got right now, but it doesn't move fast enough. I stretched it out as much as I could, Tyler. Like, I don't know what to do. I'll let you play around with it when we're done with the show. I don't know if there's got to be a way we can turn that off, where it disappears. I don't know. I haven't had a ton of time to play with the overlays. I just really like this one because it had the Viking theme. Like, here, check this out on Twitch. There's this, like, if I were to take a break, this is what you guys would get. I will be right back. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. All right, we got to get through these goddamn stories. All right, here we go. The one line is no wheeze in the juice, man. Hey, no wheeze in the juice. Such a good movie. So definitely, yes, Encino Man is worth a watch. Moving on to... actually, no, I forgot. I have one more entertainment story here, because kind of piggybacking on the whole Squid Game thing. In Italy, a cartoon set in Rome is the most watched series on Netflix. It's called Tear Along the Dotted Line. And it says Netflix Italy is celebrating its gamble on Rome cartoonist Michel Rec, better known as Zero Calcare, whose new animated miniseries has become the nation's most watched show on the streaming platform. The offbeat series Tear Along the Dotted Line was launched last week in 190 countries around the world in various languages, including English. It includes anecdotes, reflections, and flashbacks by Zero Calcare, who has an armadillo for a conscience and who narrates the 6-part series in his proud Roman dialect. So if you guys are looking for something to watch here, maybe during a break, check out Tear Along the Dotted Line over on Netflix.